There we go. I think you've suffered enough, frankly. Hello! It's week 4. Oh, we're in. Good, we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, if anyone is indeed in. My name is Tom. You will probably know me better as Anki. And every week, I overcome crippling social issues to broadcast myself to the internet and make music. It's a bit weird, but thank you for joining me if you are. How is it going, everyone? Let's see if anyone's in this. Yeah, Matt Jury is back. Let's go, man. Pleasure to see you here. Anyone else in the viewer list? Probably not. And we have member 1221. That is a catchy name. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm ready for some second drop seizures. Hey, man. Welcome back. So, last week, yeah, that intro music, by the way, I'm sorry. I know every single week I'm just like, oh, maybe it won't come. It's going to come back. It's too much of an in-joke now. I love it too much. It's so annoying in the best way. So, last week, what did we do? We made the house last week, didn't we? So, I'm going to set this to 150. And we're just going to do something really weird. No, wait. 150 is too normal. 164 to be awkward. Like, no, 165. Do a round number, you dick. There we go. That makes more sense. If anyone has not seen the stream before, basically what we do is we just make something random from scratch. It doesn't have to go anywhere. It doesn't have to be anything good. We just randomly do stuff. Let's find a good kick. Two works for me, I think. Yeah, 2 works for me. That's fine by me. So what we're going to do is, I think, some kind of weird 165 future-based thing. That would be pretty fun. And then later on in the stream, once we're all done with whatever musical abortion we create, we are going to listen to a little bit of unreleased music, because that is always fun. Because when you do nothing but make music all day, every day, funnily enough, you end up sitting on a lot of unreleased material. So for the past few weeks, I have been teasing mercilessly, and for that I am very sorry. But more is on the way, lots more is on the way. And finally, some release plans are actually starting to come through. This week's been really good. There's been lots of vocalists coming back. I've got a few things finished up. So some of the unreleased music this week is going to be like updates. We're going to have a listen to the track that was called Break Your Fall. It's now called Midnight, featuring Akari. They're fucking awesome. So their top line is sitting on it nice and pretty now. Right, anyway, sorry, I am talking. And I'm not making any music. Let's put a compressor on this kick. Nice punchy compressor. Let's turn the bias all the way up. I say all the way up to about 25%. Give it a nice little thwap, and then I'm going to go and EQ it. You'll notice I'm not actually listening to this kick while I'm processing it. It's because it's from one of my sample packs, so I made it. So I know where all the response times are. So I can just pretty much do it blindly without having to worry. Remix is back. I think it's 4th week in a row now. You hardcore motherfucker. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you back. Always nice to get my little Anki family on the go. Right, let's go ahead and just shelve this kick as well, because this has a crazy amount of high when you put it through that compressor. That's a weird kick. That resonance is really peculiar, but you know what? We're going to make some weird stuff, so you know what? I'm good with weird. What kind of rhythm do we want? Come on, we can do like a 3/8 thing. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that would be cool. So we need a snare for that. But yeah, we need a snare first. Let's go to my nice flammy clap and let that in. Yay! We Jack you now. Let's not be Jack you. No one needs to be Jack you. I'm sure all the money and fame must be nice, but they ruin snares forever. I don't mean to throw shade. I do love a little bit of Jack U. Febreze is like a guilty pleasure of mine because it's so dumb, but I do love it a little bit. There are lyrics in there that just make no fucking sense. Like, I've got 2 L's like Pele. Pele has 1 L. It's bizarre. Right, let's load in the snare under that clap. Beautiful, but it's going to get nice and clipped up. What's going on in the chat? Anki. Thank you. I'm assuming that's a good thing. It's just my name over and over again. Welcome back to Apollo. 4th week in a row. You, my friend, earn a badge. At some point, I do, like, once we've been doing this for a few more weeks and I'm a bit more comfortable, I do want to look into, like, subscribers and donations and that kind of thing. Mainly subscribers, because I want, like, the people who come here a lot and, like, likes to hang out and make this stream what it is. I want to reward that. I want to build up a nice little family, because that's kind of why, that's one of the main reasons I wanted to start this Anki project in general, way back when. I was like, I want to make music with people, man. I want to reach more people. Just collaborate with random human beings, see what happens. So let's see how this snare is sitting. Right, it's kind of cool, but we need to work on this. So first things first, I'm going to take off the like body of that one and, well, high pass to start with, because no one needs sub power on a snare unless you're code sound. Take off some of the highs on that one and just a little bit of a 4K scoop, because it's really rife up there, and up here we're just going to go ahead and shelve the really high stuff, and then the rest can take place. Actually, I'm going to put tons of bright room on that one, a little bit of normal room on that one, and then we're going to compress them together, give them a squish, because why the hell not? I'm going to use my decam again, because decam is lovely. Where we at? I think, as per usual, if there are any production questions, tracks you want me to listen to, random bits of abuse you want to spout at my face, just put them in the chat, and I will do my very best to read them. Sometimes I get a little bit locked on. This just kind of happens, because when I'm making music, I kind of forget that anything else exists. But if there is anything you want to chat to me about, this is the time to do it. Right, that's all fine. Get that out of there, and then we're just going to give it a little bit of room reverb as well. Soft tube, SAR1, bring that down to like 16 and up a little bit. Right, so we now have these. Yeah, that's a cool snare. So we're going to do like a 3/8 rhythm, won't we? Like bum bum bum. 1, 2, 3. And then like another little. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that could be cool. Like a little weight, and then just go planted with it. So. Yeah, I know that's sounding a little bit Britney Spears, but I don't mean it to. Right. And then again on that. Yeah, that would work. That was another chat, wasn't it? Hey man, finally watching you live. Let's go, dude. Yo, welcome, man. Pleasure to have you in, DJ Walker XO. It's good to have more human beings here watching me flail around randomly. And in the viewer list, we've also got Louis DeVici as well. Welcome to our weird little internet family. So, we've got a drum loop on the go now by the sounds of it. Yay. Right, you know what? That works. That works for what we need. I'm going to do my little workflow enhancing sidechain thing. Literally, audio to MIDI has made this so easy. I can just drag it up, change the note, and voila, we have sidechaining on our kick, and we have sidechaining on our snare. Or at least we should do. That didn't go to plan. For all my talk of workflow saving enhancements, that then didn't work. Thanks, Reason. I kid, Reason's lovely. So that's our sidechaining sorted. Yeah, there we go. Oi. Hey, member 120s. That's a hell of a greeting. Thank you. Oi. Oi to you too. Right, let's add in some hi-hats. So we're going to go ahead and load in hat 4, which is nice and splashy. We need a planted splashy one, and then we're going to do like rhythm ones in the background.
Sound rock.
Sub drop. Do we have an air horn as well? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sub drop and air horn. That is what my roommate has requested. So at some point we will put both of those in. Let's go ahead and put that over there. Take out all of that. And a bit of a shelf. Yeah, that's a little better. So let's go ahead and give it some play and a little bit of room to make sure it ties into the rest of the track. There we go. I say the rest of the track like there's something else here at the moment. There's just not. I'm going to do like a nice, easy kind of basic hi-hat loop, and then we're going to get a bit weirder once we actually have some sounds in here. So let me think. Actually, drum loops, there's an easy one here. That'll work absolutely fine if we crush that in. Cool. So. Pan that off a little bit, put it through the same sends. 1 and 2 and 4. That's too much 1. There we go. That's a bit better. Cool. Now we can actually start adding some instrumentation to this, whatever this is going to be. I think we should put something on the kick so it's like a bam, bam, bam. That could be cool. But what? But what? Oh, actually, I know exactly the sound I want. I can go and steal it from another project. Let's go to Proper Projects, Finished, EP2, Ignite. That's the one. This has this horrible, horrible bass in here that I'm just going to steal outright because I can't quite remember the exact patch that I made it from. I'm pretty sure it was a weird Maelstrom patch, but let's go ahead and take it. My computer will not run this file, so unfortunately you do not get to hear what this sounds like. But I'm pretty sure I played this track on a stream before, like all but certain. I think it's the one up here somewhere. Yes, this one. Oh, that is a naughty bass. Naughty. Let's put that in. There we go. Let's get rid of Ignite so that my computer will actually run everything properly. Pre-to-snare. Okay, so we've now got air horn, pre-to-snare, and a sub drop, right? Cool. Those are the things that we need to use. Right, let's go ahead and take this out. That's the thing. As you probably saw from last week's live stream, I don't need any convincing to. I don't need any convincing at all to put a pre-to-snare in a track. I've hidden so many in my time. I think the first Anki EP has pretty much one in every song, bar the piano one. I don't think I hit a pre-to-snare in the piano track. That would be ballsy. Oh, I should try doing that at some point. That'd be a real test of producing skill, or just an immense amount of time wasting. Right, let's see how that's sitting. Right, that's not too bad. So we're just going to put one on each one. That's the pitch bend tone. There we go. So it's kind of like a boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that could be cool. Wow. There we go. That's nice. Boom, boom, boom. We're just going to do a G minor. Just go root and then down to 7, down to 6. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. That might be too Britney just to like climb it back up. That's like really 90s pop, just dun dun dun. I feel like we should have those like violin stabs on top of it. Let's go ahead and just copy those over. There we go. So it's boom, boom, boom. Okay, so it was too short. Dun, dun, dun. We're just going to go dun, dun, and then up. There we go. So we've got the 5th in there as well. This is going to be a weird one already, I can tell. Why did we change the shift on this? Oh! That's cool at 32. Yeah, let's have that up there. That's nice. That's way, 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 way nicer than down here at whatever this was. Minus 34. No, no, no. You're going to be at 32 now. This is your new life now, bass. God, that's really, really weird. Let's see what that's responding like. I'm just going to take off all this EQ because this is from another song, so it won't make any goddamn sense in this. That's pretty cool. I think we can get odder with it. I'm just going to take the distortion down a little bit and find where the end of this chain. Oh god, the mess of wires. Oh no. This is what I mean when I say Reason is an incredibly like beginner-friendly DAW until you show people the wires. Then people get really scared. But that is the end of our chain by the looks of it. I'm just going to take off that high boost. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put my soft tube on it because that's a lovely, lovely reverb. Right, down. There we go. And see how that's sitting. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I want to do like a pitch bend down on this one and then a pitch bend up on the first one. Ooh, let's just tidy that up a bit and then that could be pretty cool. Boom. I have no idea what this is going to be. That bass thing sounds cool. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, it's going to be weird. Remember 12021, whatever it is, I can't read numbers when I'm under pressure, has sent me a burp. That better not be a Trojan virus. It's actually not, it's just a burp. I'm going to download a burp. There we go. That was probably the stupidest thing to do in the world. Just click something that a random stranger sent me. Let's load in a burp. Boop. Oh wow, that is a seriously normalized burp, dude. You've got some power in those lungs. I'm just gonna turn my headphones way down for this, because this looks fucking loud. Wow. That's nice actually, that's recorded very well. I doubt that's you, because that's recorded beautifully if so. But we're gonna include that somewhere. Don't know how yet. I love the way it like slows to a point right on our bar stop actually, that's cool. There we go. Let's put that there. So, where do we include the burp? On the second snare? Yeah, we can do something cool with that, for sure. I'm going to put that through sidechain. Thank you, member 1221, with your catchy name. I'm going to put you through reverb. I'm going to turn you up transpose-wise, see how that sounds. That's so dumb. Yeah. I drank a shit ton of cheap cola to bring that up and did it up to the mic. That's once the coolest and most disgusting thing I've ever heard of. But okay, let's use it, man. Let's put it in here. And we're going to reverse it into this snare. There we go. Whoop. That reverse burp, though. That reverse burp. We've started a trend now. You're going to see all the big producers doing this, sampling their own burps. To be fair, back when like dubstep was really kicking off and I wasn't very good at production, I was like, how did they get those sounds that sound like someone burping? I'm like, well, someone probably burped. So I would like burp into my microphone in an attempt to resample it. It always sounded like absolute shit. Wait, Renix, what is this? I don't know. I'm sorry. We'll put some melody on it, I promise. Look, we're gonna do a melody pad now. And then we're gonna go and focus on this burp some more and see what the hell's gonna happen. Let's do a pad. Let's load in our Swarm drum pad. Nice big super saw. Beautiful. So I'm just going to load in these notes just for a starting point. Nice easy reference. Bum, bum, bum. It's an inspired bass line, don't you lie? Boop. So I'm just going to copy everything and do our first lots, which is going to be an octave. And then we're going to do a fifth. And then an octave, and then a fifth, and then an octave. So already that should be sitting a little better, and now we're going to layer up some thirds. Cool. This is going to be a weird melody, I can already feel it. I mean, all of this is weird. I've sampled a random internet stranger's burp, and we're not even 20 minutes into the stream yet. Fuck me. What has happened? What am I doing with my life, man? Jesus. Someone sent me a burp and I've used it. Okay. There we go. Right. This is very weird. Right, let's get this down a little bit. We should, to be honest, be following a much simpler melody if we're going to have this bass under it. So, yeah, screw it, we'll just go down. Whoops. That's fine with me. Sorry, the burp takes me by surprise every time. A generic hip-hop A sample. Don't worry, I've got you covered on those. Those are coming. I've managed to get, I've got a beautiful, beautiful trap pad. A trap sample pack that has that kind of thing in it. So that will go in a bit later, but we need to make this a bit pretty first. Because people don't come to this stream for burps. They might now. Maybe we started something here. Who knows? Then down to 5. Right, I'm going to move this all up 1. There we go. And turn it way the hell down. Jesus Christ. Oh man. I knew at one point one of these weeks was not only going to be a complete washout, but actively toe the line into being fucking dreadful. This is that week. Let's do it. Let's go really weird with it. I'm going to pan these pads around, I'm going to bust them together, and we're going to do something nice and fun with those in the gaps between it, like where the burp is. Where the burp is, Jesus, man. You know, sometimes you just have one of those moments in life. Oh, my roommate's watching from upstairs. Hello, man. So, you just have one of those moments in life where you just have to sit back and question just, how did I get here? Jesus. Okay, let's just go ahead and put some reverb on that. Oh my god. Right, let's copy this phrase out. We're stuck with this now. At least for the next hour. For anyone who has just joined the stream, by the way, this is not an Anki song. This is a song sampling a random stranger's burp. This is a track we've started just for the stream, and we'll continue to do just for the stream until probably like 6 o'clock, and then we'll listen to some unreleased music. That is actually by me. Right, I say by me, this is by me, but this is not for a proper project. And then I'm going to change the chords up. Yeah, there we go. So this is going to have to change now. Boop. It's always nice, songwriters, that's right, I'm going to attempt to wring some kind of lesson out of this, Jesus. It's always nice to make sure that you're constantly trying to at least elevate. If you only have a kind of 4-bar chord loop, it's going to get really repetitive really quick unless you do something very special to it. So easiest way of doing that is at the end of like a kind of 8-bar riff, just change it up slightly. That's all it needs, just a slight edit. Right, we're just going to go ahead and put like a kind of, we're going to make a nice crispy bell sound and put something on top. It's like kind of floating along in the background, so we're just going to go ahead and do combinator. There we go. Ooh, Thor. That's much better. That's what I need. The reverse burp actually sounds kind of cool. I think all of it sounds pretty cool. I always knew my stomach acids would be useful someday. Are you kidding me? They're going to solve something in the world. Maybe not world peace, but something important is going to come from those things. Right, let's go ahead. I think, to be honest, on that burp, I will do like a little bit of phaser into some saturator, but into a saturator. But we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. Don't want multi-oscillator. God no. FM pair. There we go. Right. Let's take that through. Up you go. Cool. Let's clip this up. There we go. Nice and old school. And then we're going to filter drive it. Really filter drive it. So, oh god, who makes filter drive? Laboratorial, that's who makes defilter. Up you go, turn you down because that's going to be uber distorted now. And then I'm going to reverb the hell out of it. Yay, deep reverb. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that distortion is kind of not, but at the same time kind of is. I like it. Right. Polyphony is not the friend here. Oh, that's why we're reverbing that for some unknown reason. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and put the audio in there, and then take the audio out from that into my reverb, and then reverb goes back out into the channel. That's much cleaner, that's what I wanted. There we go, a bit of Silent Hill if anyone's into that. I imagine not, but never mind. I liked it, and that's all that matters. Let's go ahead and put that, because this is my stream. Get out if you don't enjoy it. I'm kidding. Please stay. You're all very welcome. Let's go ahead and put that on a quarter. Why not? Just a little bit of delay to help round things off a bit. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to take this up an octave. That's nice. That's a nice little sound. And I'm going to, right, let's write a little line. Let's go ahead and high pass the hell out of it as well, because with that filter drive, it's probably made a little bit of mud down here. Yeah, all of this we don't need. So let's go ahead and take all of that off. There we go. And push it up a little more, actually. Take some of that brightness away, but not too much, because that's kind of the main point of the synth. This is always what I say to production students, find what the point of your synth is, man. If you're doing a bright, high synth, make it a bright, high synth, you know. Right, so let's just do like a kind of rolling pattern to help sort this out. Down, so. Yeah, screw it. That's too pretty a line for this monstrosity of a track, but you know what? Let's just kind of let that go. Boop, and boop. Right. Cool. And then let's... Oh yeah, I never changed up the last note, did I? For all of that talk, for all my bravado, I forgot to actually change the last chord. There we go. So what we're doing here is we're actually, instead of hitting the root, we're hitting the 4, because it's got the same tonic function, which means that it's providing the same kind of harmonic content that you would want from the same chord, but it's just a different chord in the chord sequence. That's right. Cool. That will work for me. Down you go onto that channel. Cool. That's nice. Da-da. Right, so that all went down. That all went down. Get rid of that. Boom. Was that another request? Include the Skype call into the track somewhere. Transposed is fine. That might be a little bit too long to do on the stream, but however, I think it is time to start putting in some of those things my roommate requested. So let's find ourselves, well, everything, all the requests. Let's go to Lex Luger. Let's go to Chance of Sound Effects. Let's load in the blowhorn. Perfect. And then we're going to get in the trap A as well, as requested by member 1221.
Yep. Yeah. Hey.
We're going to go with what? Because I'm feeling real ghetto today. Real fucking ghetto. That's going to go on the offbeat, and we're just going to make sure to time stretch that in a little bit. There we go. And I'm actually going to pitch it way the fuck up, like 8 or 9. 9 will work. Right, and let's see what is going on here. Let's copy all of that out to make sure we've got a nice bit of bounce all the way through the phrase. In terms of this blowhorn, because every track needs an air horn, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to pitch it up to make it as dramatically annoying as possible, about 5, and just going to high pass the hell out of it. There we go. And bring that down, bring that way the hell up. And that should kind of act as a nice kind of backing up. You know what? Let's put some insert on it as well. This is not an ethereal enough air horn. That's not something I ever thought I'd say in my entire life. These streams really do bring out the worst in me, you know. It started off so well. Like the first week I was making a track that actually could be an Anki track one day, and now this has happened. Right, let's go ahead and put the dry wet up. Beautiful. Right, let's see how this air horn is sitting. There we go. Isn't this what everyone wanted when they tuned in? Not nice, pretty, emotional music made from my heart, but trap haze, air horns, and somebody's fucking burp. That's what everyone wanted. Oh, man. Right. Let's go ahead and actually do something in these middle bars. Right. I think we need a Reese in here. Definitely. Let's load in. I've got a few like pre-made weird Reese lines because I did a sample pack that needed them. So I'm going to load in some strange effects from there. Bass loops. Yeah. So let's take you up to G, which would be there. I'm going to reverse you and turn you up a bit, and then we'll do some time stretching and weird phase effects. Let's see how this actually comes together. First of all, though. God, that's odd. Tell you what, instead of there though, I think I might want to take it down a little bit. So that's an E. Just down one should be on our 6 chord sequence wise. So now let's do some weird things. Please make remix stems and release it somewhere. It's too beautiful. I can categorically say this will never happen unless by some incredible stroke of luck we turn this into a beautiful piece of avant-garde art. Let's put some phase on this. So Reason devices. Phaser. There we go. I apologise for my kind of slowness today. It's been a long music making day, mostly mastering and mixing, so it's kind of like you never have the creative energies or juices flowing. You're just doing really monotonous kind of like technical, logical things. You never get in that sense of flow. And I think that's showing because we're making something really dumb. Let's go ahead and do some saturator in there as well. Let's hear how that sounds. That's a weird noise. Right, so we need to stop that on the snare. Yeah, tell you what, let's cut it there and let's move it out to there as well. We'll do some filtering on that too. Reverse that again. Yeah, there we go. We'll put that down to -1. Nice. That nice chunky Reese. If anyone wants to know how that was actually made, it's just still not got a clicking noise sorted. I know, man. I know. Literally, I knew someone would bring this up. I knew. I was talking to my manager about this about half an hour ago, just before the stream came on. I worked out what it is. I know what it is. It's the sound of my audio interface kind of conflicting and just bringing up some interference. But unfortunately, I need that for sound. So our choices at the moment are no sound or slight annoying clicking sound. So I am working on a fix. I promise it will happen one day. Right, let's go ahead and swap the transposers on this. So this is going to be -1. This is going to be 11. There we go. And then we're going to reverse both of those. Right, so let's see how this weird bass is sitting at the moment. That's super throaty. That's like before I got sidetracked with the clicking noise. If anyone wants to know how this was made, it sounds super complex, but really it's not. It's literally a ton of Reese patches. So for anyone who doesn't know what a Reese is, it's simply a very low super saw that has lots and lots of saw oscillators that has some phase and some distortion and a bit of filter movement going through it. Pretty simple. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated, but then that has been resampled a bunch of times with the filter movement doing different things. So basically you record in one filter movement, for example the notch would go down, you'd bounce that to audio, and then on that group of audio you'd put the same notch filter on but make it go up, so then you have both filters doing crazy shit. Do that a few times, different effects, some phase, some reverb, and then that's also layered with the sound of me frying an egg. because why not? That's where the kind of crispy top end goes, and then you put that in a sampler, do some pitch bends with it, and lo and behold, you've got this kind of thing, which is great. Lovely. Oh yeah, I forgot about that loop. That's absolutely getting loaded in. Makes sense. I'm gonna just load it in there. Jesus Christ, I went in on these samples. Those basses are so sweet. There we go. Thank you very much. They are very, very dumb, but it shows my dubsteppy neuro roots, doesn't it? Right, let's see how that sits. Might put that up a little bit to like 5. So dumb. Right, let's put that back there. Yeah. And then we need another one in there. What's space gram like? Oh god. God, that's a terrorizer. That one's cool as hell. When did I make that? That's good though. So let's use this one. Oh wow. Okay, so evidently this is some kind of weird reverse loop going on. Let's go ahead and just sort that out and pitch that up to 12, because why not? Yeah, that's pretty badass actually. I like that. So now we need to kind of flesh this the hell out. So first things first, we need some sub under this bass line. So let's go ahead and load in my sub patch. For any producers that get worried about their sub, don't. Sub is very, very, very simple. All you need, at the core of it, all you need is a sine wave. Don't try and overcomplicate things. I've gone a little bit further and I have a small triangle wave, like super, super low, that's saturated a little bit just to give some upper harmonics, but really a sine wave will do you absolutely fine. I see so many producers, I get lots of questions actually just being like, how do you get subs clean? How do you do this? Literally just a sine wave. That's all you need to start with. If you're feeling like you have a lack of upper harmonics or you're really struggling, then yeah, maybe get a bit fancy with it, but you really don't need to. Hashtag diarrhea bass, love it. This is, diarrhea basses are my jam, man, you know it. Right. We need kind of like a line on top of this as well. Could we get something melodic in there? Usually what I do is record my guitar, but because my audio interface doesn't work properly when streaming happens, I can't do it. We could do something there, right? We could do like a bell sound. Oh yeah, let's find a bell in the Reason Factory soundback. Why not? I don't go in here when I'm actually making my own stuff, so let's find out what's going on. Bells and mallets. That's fine by me. Let's try Bell Foundry. Oh yeah, I need to double click. That would help. Yep, I'm good with that. I'm totally fine with that. Let's just do a weird kind of pentatonic riff. Ding. So we're in G. We'll just do a little riff down. That's weird. We definitely are in G, right? Because this is saying it's in C. I think this patch might be a fifth out. Never mind. There we go. And then we'll just go down at the very end as well. That's cool. And then I'm going to stack this up as well. Cool. Let's see how that sounds. That's pretty cool. I could get on board with that. But have like, yes, if we split it, so we have one there and one there, and then we'll reverb that to fit it in. That could be pretty cool, just kind of like rounding off our phrases. But it's too clean, it's too normal. There's a burp in this song. Nothing can be normal in this song anymore. There's two kinds of worlds. There's the world before burp and the world after burp. So we've got to do something weird to it. let's load in my favorite thing at the moment, Audiomatic, and let's put it on the cracked setting. For what anyone that doesn't really know music production, this is an easy device to get to grips with. This is essentially Instagram for sound. It just gives you a load of preset filters that will color a sound in a certain way. You have a limited amount of window, like a limited amount of scope to how you transform the sound. It's just one knob. You literally just only use this when you're after a really particular sound, or you just want to experiment and see what the hell will happen. So this is kind of like a weird distortion unit. Hang on, let's see what's going on. Viewer-wise, all is good. My family is still here. Lovely, lovely. Right. Let's transform it a little bit and let's put some reverb on it. Let's do chorus as well. I bought this chorus unit earlier in the week because Propellerhead are having a lovely sale and it sounds bloody gorgeous, but I never really get a chance to use it unless I'm doing like 70s vocals and or guitar. Let's go ahead and put some reverb on it. Yes, that also works. And then we'll coat it in. Yeah, okay, that's already been coated. Lovely, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's see how that sits. Right, that distortion is cool, but it's making it far too quiet. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're just going to back off the dry wet a little bit on it. So that now sounds like... It's pretty cool. Let's load that up a little bit and then let's compress all of that together. Squash all of our effects into a nice little bubble. There we go. Shroop, shroop. There we go. And then we'll weigh the fuck up. There we go. See, I told you we'd make it weird, and weird we did. I'll have to go now, but I'll catch up on the archive and hopefully see you next week. I hope we do, really. It's always an absolute pleasure to have you in, man. Take care. It's a sad moment you've got to go before the unreleased music, because we got some treats this week. It's going to be fun. But yeah, dude, take care. Hopefully we'll see you next week when we're going to work on something slightly prettier than this absolute monstrosity. I think we can afford to just kind of shift that along a little bit. So just get that off there. There we go. And then take this up as well. That's a better melody line. I like that. It kind of like does the little step motion all the way down. It's pretty cool. So let's just kind of take that out as an outline. There we go. And we've got a nice loop there. And then we're just going to add in kind of like trap hats going on. Oh, we need a pre-snare. I promised a pre-snare and a sub drop as well as the other thing. I lose track. I'm beginning to like this track. Good. I'm not. I get that. It's kind of cool, but it needs like a vocal sample tying it together, and it needs all of these very disparate ideas properly fitting together. Because I'm not used to producing all cans, actually. I do it on my lovely studio monitors every other session I do. So this is like once a week for me now. Just on the live stream. You lucky people, you get to hear how I don't mix things. Let's go ahead and load in a top loop. Let's go ahead and go. That's cool. Get some trap hats going. Bam. I really quite like how those basses roll into that burp, actually. I didn't expect to, but it's sounding pretty cool. It's sounding pretty damn cool. Let's put some effects on it because we need some of those. Let's go ahead and go favorite samples and a sweep down and a crash. There we go. We need both of those. Right, let's load in a crash there as well and just kind of put that on both of these. Then we're going to have to turn them way the hell down. There we go. Boop, boop. And load you up. Let's turn down audio track 9 as well. You'll notice I'm not naming anything. That's because I have gotten into that practice. When I'm working on stuff not on stream, I'm a lot faster, and it kind of slows me down a little bit too much. So my actual project files, you'll maybe even see later, get horrifically complicated to look through. It's like audio track 94, and I'm like, what are you? I don't know, I didn't name you. Well done, Tom. Right, let's check on this. This is so stupid and actually kind of cool. Like, I'm starting to do a bit of a U-turn. The key for me was that little bell line. That's actually tied this really dumb track into kind of some kind of melodic. It's got something now because of that bell line sitting on top of that bass. It's got a thing, but I don't know what. I don't know what that thing is. I think we might need some kind of vocal sample though, but I don't have any on tap. Interesting. That could be interesting. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and copy that way over, and let's just kind of stop the arrangement and just kind of stop on that sound there, and we'll do a nice big fill into a new section where we'll do like a lead. A lead could be called. Right, let's go ahead and take that way the hell down, reverse it, and take you way the hell up, just for that one fill. We're going to stop all drums and kind of just reverse into this phrase. Sorry, Burp, goodbye. I know it kills you inside, dear viewers, to see the burp disappear, but it's got to go. It's got to go. Right, let's mute everything here, even the trap haze, even the trap haze. There we go. Cool. And then we'll get kind of like a lead going in that area as well. I could do like a sync lead. Sync lead could be cool. Let's just get that out as a kind of like a block. There we go. And this will be another one. So we've got like an elevated section here. I've got to keep the trap hats going now because I've written myself into a corner. This always happens, man. Always. Fun fact, I once turned a Burp into a really cool dubstep bass, amp, EQ, phaser, and a random plugin I found online, and some random enhancer plugin. Yeah, I do that a lot. Generally not with Burps anymore. I need something a little bit crazier, but I've done entire sample packs for companies where literally it's me like banging shit against the microphone with things from my kitchen. I made a bass out of a whisk. I think most recently the weirdest thing I've done is there's a track I'll show you later that's I've showed you before, but it's a little bit more finished now with vocals on it. But there's a sound in the background which is literally my roommate screaming, pitchless, like ah, screaming into a microphone. And we've made that into a really pretty atmosphere that just kind of sits in the back of the track and washes over like a pure effects. It's beautiful. That kind of thing is what gets me out of bed in the morning, man. Just shoehorning shit into songs that should never, ever have been there. It's very fun. Some of my favourite snares that I've ever made have got like frying pans like inside of them. I think, hang on, in sample packs, drums, yeah. Some of those are ridiculous. I was targeting those kind of like Cohen sound snares with those, but they sound so dumb, and I kind of love them. Right, I'm getting lost now because I got into a conversation with an internet stranger. Right. That's right, we were going to do a lead, weren't we? I think I know where I saved that actually. Like a C drive move, sample pack files, sample pack 2 files. Yeah, this is what happens when you make a sample pack, by the way. You end up with so many things. Stab loop, warm plugs. I can't see synchronized lead anywhere. That is a shame. I know where to find it though. It's in the subvibe folders. This is very exciting for you, I know. Everyone gets to see my file structure. Whoa! Entertainment. Let's go ahead and steal this sync lead. Bam, and bam. Beautiful. And get rid of the exclusion remix. As good as that song is, it does not fit into this stream. Lovely. Right, we now have this sound. Cool. Right, now we can make something cool with that. I can hear that. I can hear like a little melody line in there somewhere. Oh, I've got an email from Hikari. I won't read that on stream because that would be really weird. So when you're in a folder, you can type the name on the keyboard to jump directly to it. There we go. It is, yeah, I know. It's fun. I still kind of like going directly to it, though. I like navigating my way through. Thanks, man. It's a fun lead. So, let's see what we can do with it, shall we? It's going to sit a bit weirdly. I'm just going to kind of jam on top and see what happens. I can see something like that going on. That could be pretty cool. I might have to quantize record if I'm actually going to play in a solo, because I am operating on an enormous buffer size to make room for this stream. But that was sounding pretty good, right? I think we can. I think we rock with that. Yeah, I quite like it when it goes out of range for the distortion, so instead of getting that ow, you kind of get like a muted, like... That's a good sound. It's a good sound. Have that lead in 2 octaves. Probably will, actually. You know what? I think we might do that. But let's load it in, and let's try and see if I can record this in. This might go horribly wrong. Let's see what happens. That last note was so wrong. Oh my god, it was meant to be there. I see, I hit the note and then I went down. Why did I do that? That was so terrible. Right, let's just make sure all of that is actually quantized. Boop. Right. There we go. It's supposed to be back here. And we'll edit some of that automation as well. But that's kind of a cool line. Let's just drag all these back, make sure they're on beat. Because that quantize function is not solid. There we go. Cool. We need this through the sidechain as well. Definitely need this coming through the sidechain. But as far as sounds go, that's actually sitting on top not too badly. There we go. So I'm embarrassed. I hit one of the biggest bum notes of my career live on stream. That's terrible. I promise you, I can actually play piano and guitar and sing and drums and everything. I promise. I promise I'm a real musician. Okay, that's all in fine. Right, let's put that through sidechaining for now, because this is going to need to sit a little nicer. Let's take down bell range. I'm going to pan off the bells as well. We're nearly at unreleased music time, by the way. You don't have to listen to this horrible garbage anymore, because I'm nearly done. Right, I don't think this is polyphonic actually, so I'm just going to duplicate this and take you up an octave. Nice. So that's going to be our octave stack. Nice. That sounded pretty cool. I think then what we're going to do is like a Dragon Force harmony, because why wouldn't we? Let's do diatonic thirds. Sorry, I should probably say like Iron Maiden or someone other than Dragon Force, but I love calling it that just to piss people off. There we go. Who didn't love Dragon Force? Come on, we were all 13 once, guys. The full grata with some reverb was a big effect. Yeah, I could do that as well. Might not even have time for that because it's nearly unreleased music, and frankly, I'm itching to get the fuck out of this project file. But let's try and do some harmony. Whoops. Whoops. Let's get that up. Let's get that up. Why not? Yeah. Who doesn't love diatonic thirds, man? go. Not gonna lie, I still love a bit of Dragon Force every now and again. If I'm being brutally honest, there is one Dragon Force song still on my iPod because I am a sucker for an enormous chorus. And there's a song they do called "Fury of the Storm." God, it even hurts to say it out loud. But the actual chorus on that hits so big and so hard. It's still pretty awesome. If you can look past the cheese and the lyrics and everything else about them as a band, there is some serious songwriting chops on the show sometimes. Right, let's go ahead and just do a little bit of EQ on this lead. Let's take out some of this messiness. That's way too extreme, but you get my gist. We're just going to go ahead and bring up a little bit of that fizzle there. Then we're going to actually just bring up the shelf alongside that fizzle because this is not a subtle track, so we may as well not be subtle producers about it. Eve, there we go. Up we go. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to go ahead and reverb the tits off it because why wouldn't we? Nice! Right, we're nearly there. I don't know what the hell we've made, but it's actually kind of cool. I didn't expect that. Don't worry, this ain't making it onto an Anki EP anytime soon, but in terms of like 45 minutes worth of work, and very unfocused work at that because I've been talking to strangers, that's not terrible. I've definitely seen worse. What I'm going to do is very quickly, because I kind of heard it in my head, I want a ride cymbal, because it's been my obsession recently, ever since the Runaground remix. I really, really love putting ride samples in here, so I'm just going to go to Reason Factory Soundbite because there's a nice one, if I remember where it is. I think it's there, exclusive drums sorted, cymbals, and Oshosh. Yeah, that's the one. Cool. I'm just going to put that on the offbeat because I'm a sucker for that bounce. There we go. Cool. That has helped with that groove for sure. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. And then we're just going to do a transition bar again. And then we kind of like get out into a much nicer sound. Ooh, take away the snare. Keep the leads. The leads can wash over, that's fine. I'm just going to do that and then kind of take it up even higher. I'm going to put the bass up an even higher octave because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Right, let's bring that back as well. And then that should be... Oh no, it's not a transition yet. I haven't got rid of all of this nonsense. There we go. Nice. Let's just take this all back and stop it on the kick. Yeah, there we go. You never finished up the burp. I did never finish up the burp. This is what happens when you're making music live under a lot of pressure. You just miss things sometimes. I think I missed a few things that were requested. We got the air horn, we got the trap haze, we used the burp. What else were we missing? Sub drop. We never put a sub drop in. I could put a sub drop in this transition for sure if I make some room for it very quickly. High pass. There we go. Let's just kind of sweep that way the fuck up and down a little bit, and then we'll just load in a sub drop at the end of that because I have one of my favorite samples. Because living in this house, I constantly need to have a sub drop loaded up. Sub dive. There we go. Right, because apparently me and my roommate are fucking walking memes. Who knew? Right, let's take this back and bring it way the hell down. Ooh, there we go. Too quiet. Far too quiet. Right, there's the sub drop. What else did we miss out? Was there anything else that was required of us? I don't think so. I'm going to go on record and say that I think we might be fine. I can't quite remember. But from here, I think what I do is I just take the kick that we have, because the kick is nice. I can get on board with this kick. There we go. I can flirt with this kick. Right, let's go ahead and put that on a bar and then stretch that out. And then block 3. And this would kind of be like our intro. And what we do is keep that like melody line that we had going in a different sound. Like a much subtler sound, maybe like a sine lead or something, and then like a little pluck underneath it. And then what I'd also do is load in like an 808 snare like that, and just kind of have that plonking along really nice and basically as a drop down section. Which is not bad at all, and then we kind of bring that out. And then that would be our kind of intro area, and then this would kind of be our drop, and then what we do is go into a build and then re-drop with something much stranger. I think what I do is like overdo these basses, do a bit more twisted resampling, and see what we could do hitting them on beat. But let's have a listen to what we actually have now, nice and loud, and then we should listen to some unreleased music, some good music that doesn't involve burping. Actually, does it? There might be a track that involves burping. We'll see. Let's press play and see what the hell we made in the last 50 minutes or so. You know what? I don't think that's too bad. Like, I mean, it's bad, but it's not too bad. That's the crucial element here. That's pretty cool. I think next week what I'm going to do is really focus on acoustic instruments. Maybe like I'll record in a guitar line beforehand, and we'll just work on making something pretty. Because it's been kind of weird the last couple of weeks. But this is cool. I like this. Right, let's go to Anki, stream tracks, and we need a name for this. So it's going to be stream track 4 even, for burp on my face. That will be absolutely fine. Right, there we go. That was stream track 4. That took a turn. Jesus. That should be a thing. I think every week it would be nice to have someone send in a random sample and see what we could do with that, because that was an interesting little wrinkle on that. Right, I think it's some unreleased music time, don't you? Definitely. This is everyone's favourite part. Okay, let's open up a Reason file. So, what I'm going to do, I think, is we'll listen to maybe 2 ones that haven't been shown off on the stream, but I'd actually kind of like to just show off a couple of updates first. That'd be kind of cool. So, they're both going to be featuring a band I'm working with at the moment from my home country, the UK, called Hikari, who are lovely, lovely, amazing people. I've played kind of little bits of these before, but I'll go to my desktop. Let's load in this one first, which is an original, which you will have heard. If you watched, it's either stream 1 or 2. I think it might be 2, I can't remember. This track was called Break Your Fall, but it's now... oh, thank you very much. The last part of the drop is dope. I didn't even know any part of that track was dope, but we're going to go with that. Fine. Yeah, this track used to be called Break Your Fall because I had lyrics written out on my big emo lyric piece of paper. And it all really worked, but I tried singing it, and it was about an octave out of my range. It did not work whatsoever. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to need some vocals on this. Got into contact with these guys because I'm doing a remix for them, which you'll hear after this. And it kind of blossomed from there. They did a really, really good job. This mix and master is a little iffy because it's only just been done today. and it's just it was just a rough one as well. It's not it was not ever made to be the finished article. So there's going to be a few little bits and bobs that I could do better, but that's not the end of the world, to be honest. I'm just going to make sure that we're extending this out because Reason had stretch enabled, as it does, the precocious little bitch. There we go, that's much better. So this is featuring Hikari, it's called Midnight, hopefully on the next EP because I want this nestled around some other songs. It's very cool, but this should be coming soon. Enjoy.
Listen to the hearts that beat and sing tonight. Gonna color rainbows in the skies, bursting into tears and cries of happiness. It's gonna be the only night we feel alive. Waiting for nights like this, one sparks the light and this. We're lighting up the skies when the clock hits midnight. By my side, her love will hold her tight. I felt her hand touch mine, and the clock hit midnight.
Yeah, so that's Midnight. It's sounding a lot different to the last time I showed it off, because Hikari killed it on the vocals, and also the chorus has changed up a little bit as well. It's got like a, I made a little lead out of her vocals and kind of like fucked around with it a bit, and it's doing the main melody line. So that's kind of fleshed out a lot more. So yeah, that's Midnight. 6 solo man, yeah. So awesome to see the love for that, guys. Thank you so much. They killed it on that as well. Remember, what did you do? The pad in the beginning does not stick out enough. No, I can kind of see that. The idea of it being quite dry is so that the top line can sit on it a bit nicer, because that's kind of the focal point of it. I think I need to sort that a little bit, sort the kick drum out a bit, that can come down, and then there's a couple of bits of edits I want to do on the vocals, and then that's done and dusted. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick master to send to my manager, send to Hikari, and to show off on here as well, because I'm really happy with how that's sitting now. So on the flip side, because that's super happy, not many weird edits, not too much odd shit going down. Let's do the flip side. Let's go done. Let's do official remixes. I showed a preview of the drop of this last week, but the project file kept crashing, which was, let's just say, annoying. However, it's done now. I finished it. And it sounds fucking stupid. It's really dumb. This is one for Mr. Jury for sure, because the second drop is absolutely dumb. I won't play all of it because I want to leave some surprises left for when this actually gets released, because it will be pretty soon. Probably in the next few weeks, I'd imagine, just after the collaboration with Twen comes out. But this is a remix of Hikari that I did. This is their original song, Catch Fire, and I ruined it. I ruined their beautiful song. It's such a shame. Check out the original, because it's beautiful. It's really, really well done. Great little pop track. And I ruined it. But here you go. This is a Hikari Catch Fire Anki remix.
Saying this is who you are. You're waiting for a falling star, hoping I'm your saving grace. Come on, do that work that way. You took the shots and let me fall. You're waiting for a wake-up call, and I can see you had enough. Are you still looking up? And I know you're sick of the silence, and I know you wish we were fighters. This is my home. Slow down, will you be quiet, quiet, before we catch fire, fire. Whoa, fire, fire. Whoa, fire, fire. Before we catch embers of the fire glow, burning through the shadows. Embers of the fire glow, burning through the shadows. I know, you're sick of the silence. I know, you wish we were fighters. This is my home. Slow down, will you be quiet, quiet, before we catch fire, fire.
that's all you get the second drop of that one. I want to leave some more surprises because it's fun as hell. I wanted to get that first stomp down bit in, but fuck man, that's fun. I forgot how fun that one was. Oh, it's good. That's gonna be coming out nice and soon. Stoked to see everyone's into that as well. That's awesome. Matt, I really did read that hashtag as balls up inside my face, and I was like, whatever you're into, man. I ain't gonna judge, but interesting hashtag. We'll go with that. I rate potato out of 10. I like potatoes, therefore it's good. Okay, we'll run with that as a metric. Fair enough. Right. I think the chat's on a bit of a delay, so I think we just got to the second drop. Fair enough. I'm glad you like that, man. That's always good news to me. Right. What I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to pop out of this file. 2 more I'm going to show off. We're going to go for a weird attack right now. Like last, on the first EP, if anyone's familiar with that, there was a song on there, which was a bit odd. It was called Now's the Winter of Our Discount Sheds. Really glitchy, really weird, proper like Aphex Twin IDM inspired. I have like such a soft spot for that kind of music, and I kind of like in my head, like no matter what EP goes where, whether or not we're going to do like a free one and a label one, or 2 label ones or 2 free ones, I don't know what's going on, but there's lots of music. I want to make sure that each EP has at least one of those kind of tracks in, just like really fucking weird, glitchy, something a bit odd and a bit different. So that's what this is. This is like 4 months old now, and I actually haven't edited it ever since. I just remembered about it because I need to master it. Other than that, it's basically done. This is called Memories. It's a super weird track. So I hope you're going to enjoy the glitches. And then after that, we're going to listen to collaboration I'm doing with a gentleman called Sammy, who's an amazing producer. And then I need to go and eat because I've got a lesson to teach in like 40 minutes. And god damn am I hungry. So this is a track called, I need to work on my hashtag game. Yeah, just less balls up in your face, man. That's all we need. Yeah, this is called Memories. This will hopefully be on the next EP as the weird glitchy track. So enjoy. Bit strange, but see what you like. There we go. So yeah, that is the weird one, which is super odd. Yeah, it's really cool, but just bizarre. Like really dumb. I really quite enjoy that. I like having one of those every EP to make sure that it's just got that little bit of a more, not mature edge. That's not a mature song. It's just something slightly different, something slightly rounded, gives it a more diverse feel. I like some of this. I do like the idea of make all those EP tracks into like all of the stream tracks into an EP. That could be cool. I'm not sure I'd sell that. I don't think anyone but you would buy it, mate. But we'll give it a go. Anyway, last track because I'm really hungry. This right here, if it'll let me, there we go, is the collaboration I'm working with Sammy on. New window, bam. So this is a track that he sent me a while back. There we go, we got polygons, cool. This is a track he sent me a while ago that was like a 1-bar loop, and we were just like, yeah, no, this is really cool. I want to do something with this. So we back and forth this for a little while, and it sounds really cool at the moment. Really cool. This is Sammy's last edit that he sent over to me. I'm going to do a couple of little bits in the second drop, and then he wants to, I think he wants to get vocals on this. I'm not sure, because we already have vocal chops in there. I think it sounds pretty complete, but this should come out relatively soon. Depends on what's going on. Yeah, ignore the photo. That's just something he put on. So this is ID. We don't know what this is going to be yet, but it's pretty fun. Remember 1 2 2 1. That's because I think it is the same chords as Come Alive. There you go. To answer your question, no, Harambe isn't here. He was looking for shelter from the media, but we had to say no. Too much heat. there we go. That is the collaboration with Sammy. Don't know when that is going to come out yet, but it's nearly there. I want to do a couple of weird edits on that second drop, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's just a good, happy, fun time song. Like, so much of the stuff that's going to be coming out is quite emotional, a little bit darker, a little bit more introverted, but that's just good summer, nice time vibes. It's always nice. Stoked to see the loves on that, guys. That's so awesome. I love showing this stuff off to you because it's nice to kind of showcase it to the people who really want to listen to it before it gets released publicly. It's a lovely feeling. Yeah, I'm aware that a member wanted to, and I'll get Sammy to remake the link. Or to be fair, he'll probably take it down in a sec because we need to do an update anyway. But that, I think, is me done. I need to go and eat because I've got a production lesson to teach in like half an hour. And I'm starving, so I'm going to go make some soup, some delicious soup. Next track is actually going to be coming out in a few days. It is the collaboration I did with Twen called Coming Home. It's going to be nearly there. I'll show you a very, very quick preview of that. So yeah, that's going to be coming out nice and soon. So stay tuned on social media stuff for that. And in the meantime, I'm going to go eat. It's been lovely having you all in my house again. I will see you hopefully next week because it's been really, really fun. Take care, everyone. And I'm going to try and forget the horrible track that we made today. See you later, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye.